I'm HistoryWes, so welcome back to Family Quest. I'm standing outside of the just completed warehouse, and I've been filling it full of stuff. You can see it is pretty much organized. There are a lot of empty spots and lots of things that we haven't selected things to go in their spots, but this area, see, I got these heads from when we slaughtered all the villagers at the iron farm. These are unfiltered boxes, so all the leftovers will go down here. These are things that have to be either manually stored or that I'll have to make a new spot for. The bottom two rows of chests are auto sorted. The top two rows of chests are manually sorted, so we just place those. So for instance, if we drop cobblestone in, it automatically goes into here, and it's getting a little full. And so if we have something else like mossy cobblestone or cobblestone slabs, stairs, or walls, they're going to be manually sorted, and they will automatically, if they're put in the input section, they'll automatically go into these 6 crates over here. Okay, let's see here. So, for instance, terracotta. There are some terracotta, the ones that are most often used, I think, are the ones that are auto-sorted, and then the lesser used ones, like yellow, for instance, are not auto-sorted. And glazed terracotta, likewise, is not auto-sorted. Obsidian, I should have put in the auto-sorting system, but I didn't. So, bone blocks are. We have a bone farm, so we're going to gather up lots of bone blocks. So, now I can make changes. I put the access door back here, surface access, and we can go up and we can see all of the redstone and materials from behind, and so we can swap out one of the filters as needed. So for instance, this right here has ender pearls, and then we have filler material, sand, soul sand renamed to fill. So there's a lot of comparators, a lot of redstone, and a lot of redstone torches, and a lot of repeaters. The repeaters are underneath this block. So as you probably know, if you've ever done any kind of auto sorting, this is just your standard auto sorting system, which I learned by watching Minecraft Survival Guide by Pixel Riffs. So thanks, Pixel Riffs. I'll put a link in the description down to that. Let's see, it's dark. Take a quick nap here. And outside, I've taken down everything but this one last tower. I completely took down the wall that was around, that was going to be the back wall of the cathedral, and I then decided that I wanted that wall, and I'm going to put it back up and make a couple of gates up here. And you can see the ivy is expanding all over the tower. So it looks pretty good. And we have our road that goes all the way back to town, Spawn Town. and comes right up to the front door. Okay, here's this little house I built outside of the tower. It's going to be the first of many such buildings around here. We're going to make a little town. This will be N Town because we're right above the N Fortress. And this house is actually a cactus farm, and it's already producing. I don't know that I really needed any cactus in a cactus farm, but it just seemed like we ought to have one. I wanted to get a look and see what it looks like in the dark, and I should be safe enough with this area lit up, at least for a little bit. The sun's going down here over the road. There we go. I don't have anything in the top floor. I couldn't think of a farm to put in there, but I might put one in later. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Nice and lit up. I like the lanterns on the corners. As you can see, I brought all my dogs and cats. Dogs are all named Rex, although I need to add a couple of name tags, and the cats are all named Ginger. Likewise, need to add a couple more name tags for them. Alright, we'll go down in here and turn this back to daytime. And here's our llama. Oh, we got one zombie. Alright, and go away. So we need to finish up this wall, put a gate in the front, and then place another building right over here in this front corner, this area. And as you can see, I've replaced all the stairways in the tower with water elevators. And here's our gate, like magic. Cactus farm is still producing. It's cranking out pretty good. Okay. Let's see, we need 4 name tags. Get all these guys named properly. Alright. One thing we really need is a squid farm. We need black ink, which you make from ink bladders now. Black dye, rather, you make from ink bladders under 1.14. And or maybe in dark prismarine you still need to use ink bladders without turning them into black dye. I'll have to double check. But in any case, I want to make a lot of black dark prismarine, and I'm going to need a lot of ink for that. There's the gate. Looks pretty good. And so I got 3 ink sacks from that. Alright, heading back inside. I need to fix up the water elevator a little bit. I didn't do as good a job on it as I could have. I've been using these shulker boxes to collect materials from all the different chests that we have lying around. There are dozens and dozens of them, and loading all the materials into the warehouse here. We probably have 20 or 30 double chests full of materials at the Guardian farm alone. There are more by the Rocket farm They're just everywhere. I've already picked up a bunch from Spawn Town Square, but there are even more. So it's going to be nice to have all our materials in one place. Although I think I'll leave some in the rock shop and the sawmill. You can see I've got my heads moved over here to the wall. Dried kelp is not sorted, but fresh kelp is, and same thing with other things like dried or uncooked meats are sorted, but cooked meats aren't. And it takes a while to sort through. But while I'm doing that, I go down here and I sort the things that are not auto sorted, of which there are a few. Nautilus shells are sorted. I could have dropped that into the box, but since I've got it right here, I might as well just put it in. And the same with these crystals. Prismarine shards and crystals were kind of an afterthought because the blocks are on the other side, but when you make prismarine, there's always a few extra pieces laying around. I'm honestly kind of at a loss as to what I want to do down here next. I could build my own little mini super smelter in here, in this little room to the side, or another room opposite maybe, or I could put a farm in here. I could go ahead and dig down to the end fortress and start cleaning that up because that's a mess. The end fortress spawned in the middle of a couple of crevasses, or crevices if you prefer, and or I could continue working up on the top. I could finish the little end town, or work on it anyway. I think I want to build as many farms as I can and put them all inside little houses like I did the cactus farm. So I think I also want to get a villager trading hall set up here. We have sort of an ad hoc villager trading hall in the end, but it's pretty easy to set one up now that you can change the villagers' professions at will. Alright, so I guess what we will do is lay out the foundation for this villager hall, and I'm going to put that in this corner. I'm going to make it look like an inn. So we'll set a stone block here, just back enough, far enough away from the wall to give it a little room. It'll come out about 15. Count that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll make that 11 and 15 the other direction. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. 17. Okay. That'll put us a nice distance from the wall. There we go. But this is not going to be a just plain rectangular building. We're going to make part of it come out the side. And I usually prefer to have lengths and widths with odd numbers, so it makes it easier to make it look good. unless you want a double door, then you need an even number, but alright. And unlike our cactus farm, this one will have a raised floor. So I'm thinking we'll have a stone brick first floor, and then a wooden upper floor. So we've got a lot of room for expansion. This will be a nice little town. Actually, the way the towns, the villages are custom generated nowadays, they're space-wise they're pretty large, but this will be just about the right size. And since I don't have many beds in them, I don't expect that there's going to be a lot of pillagers show up. In fact, there haven't been any pillager scout groups come through this way either, so that's good. Take a little nap again. Alright, I realized as I was flying around there that my llama Sebastian had wandered away. So I'm going to dump this stuff back in the box. Go down here to the lead box and grab a lead and go get him. Sebastian is a llama that originated in Spawn Town. He was one of the very first companions to one of the very first wandering traders that we saw, and I tamed him, and I think John killed that particular wandering trader. But I tamed Sebastian, and then I brought him through the nether all the way over here, so I don't want to lose him. And he has a tendency to wander off. In fact, he was wandering from the beginning of the game all the way until just the other day from Spawn Town. Alright, here he is. Alright, come on, Sebastian. Roads are a huge advantage in a Minecraft game. This one still needs to be fixed up. I need to do some work on the bridges. I still need to do some kind of edging, but it will look good. And we'll build a path inside of here that connects all of the houses that we build. Alright, here you go, Sebastian. Try and stay in the fenced area, please. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this brief stop at the Family Quest server today. Feel free to stop by anytime. New videos of this and my other series will be going up every Wednesday and Saturday all summer long. If you really enjoyed this episode, press a like. If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe. Get more content twice a week. That would really help out. And as always, keep on Minecrafting.